Why is it in blue? Okay, as we start the stream now. Damn.
Hello everybody. We are so sorry for we had a bit technical difficulties with starting the stream, but we are now live, I think. At least I'm not gonna be, seem like schizophrenic.
What does that mean? Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
You
I have the stream now. We are live now, and the stream is, I think.
Oh, we haven't streamed for the first 10 minutes.
Oh. Yeah. We are so sorry about that to anyone watching, if there is anyone.
As Marco is off. No, wrong Mar. There's another Mar. Where is he? Here.
At the top.
He was off into turn 1.
Oh, 2 mores. Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna have a look because I really want to. Why was he off?
Replay.
Makeshift replay. Into turn 1, just a big lockup, and that's it.
Yeah.
I might as well stay in replay, to be fair, because what's the harm in that? Oh, never mind. It's because it says it's 0-0. That's why. Ooh.
Still, 1 minute 30 from Marco. Is in the lead, and we have Roski in second, Mayer in third.
As that sign off, I mean, not off long enough for me to click on, apparently. As it looks like the Archer GP is giving one another a tow. No, that's just them starting a lap. I'm a bit stupid. Could have
don't
been.
worry about it, man.
Hey, as this is really close between Hendricks, then. Okay, maybe not. Oh my gosh.
Look at Lucas.
Whoa, yes, Lucas just hit one of the Archer GPs. I'm gonna 100% look at that in the replay. Lucas
That was
pulling an Osama on one of the Archer GPs. That was impeding because that, I feel like that's wrong on both sides, because Lucas could have moved and not collided, but once again it was the Archer GP's fault for impeding him. And that did look like a good lap as well. As that's,
by the way, I think I'm sorry.
6th place.
About the stream, I think the stream is really laggy because you're streaming on Discord as well.
Oh. Uh-oh, that's not good. Thank you.
So
Oh
even
my god, 50% of frames have been... Oh.
Yeah.
That's why I had the quality all the way down last time I streamed. Oh.
Yeah.
You can use the live timing as well, by the way, Simon, if you aren't already. Oh, as that's a spin for Levick. Talking about him earlier. Hello? 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 Hello, hello? Hello? Hello. Looks like the stream is better now. As that's Roski with the purple sector for some reason. Not sure exactly why that was purple sector. But as we watch him start a lap, Angular into turn 1. Flick the steering wheel. As we are in our last 3 minutes of qualifying. Hello. The stream is really not going well today. Should sound better now. Perhaps. Not quite sure. A bit echoey before. I mean, there was a lot of noise. I forgot to put noise suppression on. But it is very laggy, I feel. Okay, so it looks like the stream is good for me, but I don't know about anyone else. Hello. As we will look for a last couple of minutes of qualifying. I'm not sure if the stream is improved. Please let me know in the Discord server because it's very varied. Not quite sure what's going on. I lowered the bitrate and I think it's back to nice. I think it's nice now. As qualifying has ended and we see, well, it's actually Varkish who has spun it in the final corner in the red goats, reserving, as that's now Anderson in the final corner. Where will it be? And 5th place it is. Now we see Watto. Is he going to improve? He does, but it's not enough to go up any positions, as it's a bit side by side there between the altitude and the red goats. I'm not sure if the red goat's on that hot lap. I think that could be Levick, and it is, who is going into the pits. Samson, I don't think he will be improving this time. Who else do we have? We don't have anyone else on a hot lap, I do not believe. So that's the end of Q1 now. And we will pause shortly onto Q2 unless Samson has managed to put in a lap. I think he is actually doing a lap. I don't think it's ended. I don't think it's over for him yet. As that could be Watto giving him a bit of a slipstream. Oh, dirty, yeah, and that's contact. That's the two teammates coming together at the end of Q1. Samson could have improved, but Watto77 impeded him and they both came together. So that will 100% be the end of qualifying for both of them. So Varkish and Mark are out of qualifying 1. Hello, 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 hello. As we have many drivers coming out of the track, I am very excited for these drivers to come out onto the track. These drivers make me very excited. Actually, it's pretty quiet, so I'm gonna probably put the volume up if I'm going to be honest. That's nicer. Okay, so I hope there is no lag. I'm gonna just mute myself every now and then to check. As we have a lot of drivers coming out on the main straight now. Let me try and get a shot of any of them. Here we are. I could try and get a shot of our first driver coming through. As we have Anderson coming through now to start the first lap. As that is Anderson off the road. So I guess it's Maya. This is our next driver. As Maya crosses the line to set the first proper lap time, as it's a 1:30.360. Samson will be the next driver across the line. As Marco will be the next driver across the line. This could go even quicker, and it's only up to third. As that's Watu coming through the final corner. This is looking to be maybe a 133, a 132. And it's a 133. as if we look on board with Singh, not quite sure, maybe I'll have to ask him after qualifying. We have an array of drivers, as that is one of the racing bulls spinning in the background. Not sure what that was, but that was a lot of drivers, one by one, next to each other. As we are going to look, and that's nearly a spin for Anderson. He saves it, but he'll have to back out of that one, I believe, to some level. That would have lost him a lot of time, but he's going to still go. As we might be looking into the 129s in Q3, perhaps. But that is a 132. As that is Singh off, and he's back here now, so it doesn't matter. As that is Hendricks into the pits. Ooh, locking up. Rear locking. As Marco has a purple sector 1, as we are on board with him, now onto the trackside cameras. He's looking really good so far. Marco currently with a 1:30.212. He's now 20 milliseconds up on that time. 200 milliseconds actually. Bit of a lock up, bit of a slide in the final corner. As he crosses the line, and he does go only seconds. Maybe the final corner harmed him there. What about the Red Bull goats of Varkish? As that's another Red Bull in the background going off, and that's Kai Levik. Not sure if that should be suspension damage or not, but I'm pretty sure he's just good to go for another lap. Never mind. As we are on board with Alexei Mayer, starting a hot lap. Kushner Bausen, stopp der Fuckensteiner Scheiße. Kushner. Nein, Bausen. Kushner. Like a shine license. Okay, right. As we look at Samson in the final corner, as that is Alexei Mayer with the purple sector 2 coming through onto the penultimate straight. Lovely branding, if you can see there. Lovely branding. Who is that guy? Around the final corner, it's looking clean. DRS open as he goes across the line to not improve. He does improve, but it's not showing it on the... Oh, it was an invalid lap. That's why. Well, Anderson looks like he has an even quicker lap time going through now. A lock-up. But as we see, lots of drivers are locking up there. Across the line to go seconds. I think Alexei might just sit in the pits for the rest of the session now. Because I think he thinks he has the fastest time and he will keep that for the rest of the session. It's always good to go out for another lap. It doesn't harm you. Oops, sorry. My cat was just on the keyboard for a second. As that is Roski with the purple sector 2. He is currently 400 milliseconds up on pole position, a provisional pole. It's not provisional pole, it's Q2. I've also made that mistake in Q1 by saying that. But as he comes to the final corner, once again, a lot of drivers struggling with that lockup in the final corner. But I'm sure he'll be fine, using all the track he can to only go fourth. He lost out in that final corner like all the other drivers are. So I guess that's where their lap time is going. In through that final corner. Maybe it just wasn't enough. As this is Samson, 10 hundredths of a second up. 100ths. Oh no, actually, I don't know. Yeah, 10 hundredths of a second up. Currently on his own lap time, not to P1. What? I didn't even. Why did it go onto this camera? I didn't even. Whoa. I didn't even press. What? I didn't even press for it to go into that camera. It's very weird. I'm gonna have a look at that replay on the stream. That's very weird. Who else is up? Yeah, it's just currently Samson, currently up on his time. I mean, around the final corner he is now. Which will not improve after all. But guys, I just Alexi Mayer with a purple sector 1. I love these purple sectors. Gives you a bit of hope. He's a lot up. He's nearly a second up on his own time. 800ths of a second up. Now he's 400ths. It's, I don't know if my live timing is a bit glitchy or not. It's alternating, but this might be an improved time. After this, he might just sit out because this could be the ultimate time before Q3 around the final corner. Barely even locks up. That's probably the best I've seen a driver do that final corner so far, as he does improve by 600ths of a second. 600 milliseconds, not hundredths. That's way too much time. Shut up, Max! Shut up, Max. Shut up. As Hendricks is currently neck and neck with his current time. He might be looking at third. Yes, he does. Wow, that was a really good guess from me. Last second. I mean, I was looking at his delta to P1, and he was roughly in third, so I guess it's... just shut up, Max. As that's Marco starting a lap now. on to the red goat of Levick. As that is Marco, no, it's Roski, who had the purple sector 2 off. He could have gone even quicker. He was a second, nearly up a second. As that's... As we have our drivers finally setting their final laps. Is not what I didn't mean to say finally. Markish is currently up on his original time as he goes into the pits. Must have run out of fuel as that's Levick off into the grass. And that is his qualifying over. I'm not sure if he's setting a lap or not. But he should have, as he is out of Q2. He's not making it into Q3 now. Samson needs this to be the lap, and that must have been track limits then. Surely, yes, so that's his qualifying over as well. This is sad. The only person I see currently up on a lap is no one. So that is qualifying over for everyone. As Levick is still, Kai is still spinning in the pits for some reason. As Anderson has as well, in near the final corner. Okay, so that is Samson. And that's Samson, Levick, Watu 77 and Arush out of Q2. Hello, everybody. I am back formally. Yes, it's me, and I am back to show you this beautiful Q3 with 3 Archer GPs. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it. What did I say? When I joined that VC earlier, I said the top 4 and then I corrected myself when I included Hendrix. So the top 5 is exactly what I said. What are the chances? Probably just a good estimate. Shut up, cafe. Uh-oh. What was meant to happen? Whoopsie. As we are currently looking at Anderson. And, I'm sexy Why is it so loud? No comments? I think it's just a bit of an inside joke at this point. I think I have a mandatory, like, I feel like I should have made it, put it into every single, stream. I feel like it's very mandatory. No words. As this is Maya, I know this is the start of the session, so the sector times aren't that good, but with the first 2 sectors being purple, surely that says something. Oh, look at the branding. I love this branding. Who is that guy? Oh my gosh, I think you guys should look this guy up. Oh my gosh, he's so amazing. As he crosses the line to go quicker than Anderson by 0.03 of a second. Interesting. Interesting. You know what, yeah, let's do it 3 times for luck. As Marco currently has the purple sector 1, and I think he is sexy. Yeah. As that is a spin for Marco, maybe because he knew he was sexy and he knew it. Maybe on the 3rd time it will get taken down from YouTube for copyright. Wow. Yep, exactly what you just said. I want you so deaf that you cannot hear my commentary because of how bad it is. That's how ashamed I am that I want you guys deaf, and that's a lot cool about the background. Perhaps maybe even a spin for one of the Archer GPs. Kind of hard to tell which one. There's 3. Maya already with another purple sector. I don't care about your eyes. I'll do it again if you want. What if it's your eyes and your ears at the same time? Anyways, Marco also, honestly, I do not know who could possibly get pole. I have my own 2 people, but any of these 4 apparently could get pole. What happened to, who was it? Who was the, Anderson? Where's Anderson? He's back. Okay, he's back now. I don't know what happened to Anderson. I was gonna say, I looked. Marco across the line shortly. So the benchmark so far is the 29.851. He's looking at maybe 3rd, maybe 4th at the moment. And it looks like it's gonna be 4th. It has to be 4th now. No, it's 3rd. See how close that is between 3rd and 4th. Yep, because I'm not very commentator. I'm not really a commentator, if I'm being honest. This doesn't even have to be broadcasted. It's not mandatory, if I'm being honest. This could just be a nice local league. No commentary, no stream, no nothing. It'll just be whatever this is. But I will say it's not my fault you have to listen to my voice. But I might just turn my mic off, you know. Marco across the line, only up to P2. backs up the final corner. He brings home not any improvements. I think he's actually matched his old lap time, if anything. As this should be Marco's final lap. So we'll watch. On board with him. This could be anyone's pole position here. And it's currently with Mayer with a 9.851. I mean, Cafe in the servers offering 1 month of what was it? 1 month of iRacing subscription, I think, or CSP preview or pure. If he gets a sub 9.5, which could very well happen. But it goes out to all the drivers, actually, I think. Not quite sure on what terms Cafe is on, but I believe that any of these drivers could go just that little bit faster if they really, really go for it. Bit of the rear sliding around. I don't think this is going to be Marco's lap. And that's him and his lap as qualifying ends. Anderson just made it in time. As that's Hendricks off then, so that's his Q3 over. So he's currently looking at the P5. That's Roski's qualifying over. So the only two on the lap is Anderson and Mayer. And it doesn't look like Mayer's improving. He's basically neck and neck with his current time. This could be an improvement. He's still roughly 600ths of a second within himself. He could go faster, we do not know. It shows up as a purple sector 2, but it's barely quicker. It's only quicker by like a millisecond. The margin is so narrow. Through the final corner, looks clean and tidy. Open the DRS, across the line. Does he improve? He does not. Next across the line is Anderson, and I think... No, Mayer's lap was invalid. That's why he didn't improve. And that's a lock-up for Anderson. So this should be the qualifying order now, full Q3. Everyone's qualifying is over now, officially. Bit of burnouts.